From the Oklahoma newsroom, this is a Thunder update. I'm Jenny Carlson here with Eric Horn. Eric, as we sit here on Monday, the Thunder in the middle of a 5-game win streak. Lots of talk about the small ball lineup being the biggest reason that they've gotten on this roll. But are there an underappreciated aspect or two that you would point to and say this is also a big part of this win streak?
Well, I think more than anything, their ability to get tighter in the fourth quarter. We've seen them give up these large runs. I mean, Atlanta hit 4 straight threes against them. They've given up big runs against the Jazz on the road. But when it comes down to the fourth quarter, which they've had trouble with this season, they're really starting to tighten up a little bit. And we've seen Kevin Durant in the last 2 games really bring his best stretches down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Yeah,
definitely. And maybe they haven't solved the defensive issues in the fourth, but they've been able to at least keep up with teams and defend well enough, I guess, to outlast teams during this stretch.
Yeah. I mean, as part of this 5-game winning streak they've got going on, it hasn't just been against rum-drum teams where they've blown them out. Yeah, against Memphis on the road, they were basically done in 3 quarters and played that complete game thanks to the small ball. Right. But also against Atlanta, the past 2 games against Utah, they've had to fight in the fourth quarter, and they've really shown that they've made some strides both offensively and defensively late in games.
Definitely so. Now the question becomes, how long can this go? Portland comes to town Wednesday, then the tough second half of a back-to-back on the road at Cleveland against LeBron. Lakers are in on Saturday. Obviously an ailing Lakers team. Kobe Bryant will be here. But, I mean, just sort of set up this week. I mean, can they sort of keep this roll going?
I think Portland's going to be a game where you're going to see them come out and play pretty well. Portland's 10-15 right now. They're not doing very well. That Cleveland game, second game in a row on a back-to-back on the road, is going to be the real challenge. It's going to be a Thursday night game, national TV. Now, they're going to get up for that game, no doubt, but it's going to be hard for them to go into Cleveland and get that road win, especially on the second night of a back-to-back. Lakers, they're in the toilet right now, so
come and see Kobe and his struggling teammates.
Depending on what kind of Kobe Bryant shows up and what kind of shots he's making, I think that they're going to be able to take care of business there in that regard. But you'll never know coming back home off of a road trip like Cleveland how they'll respond too. So I'd expect them to perform well against Portland and Cleveland, but the Lakers, we'll see.
And I guess if you do business well against Portland, maybe like you did at Memphis, some of those starters rest for that second night. Maybe that's the motivation out there on Wednesday night for these guys.
Yeah, I mean, to get these guys some rest, it will be a big deal. And Russell Westbrook had 41 minutes. These guys just played an overtime game against the Jazz. 2 tough games, which kind of served as a mini playoff series, so to speak. So it'll be good for them to have these 2 days to kind of rest up and get in, take care of business against Portland, and then go in focus against Cleveland.
All right. Thanks, Eric. Sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.